Hi, everybody. Well, we've come a long way. It's already episode the 18th time that I'm doing this, so and we've come a long way considering what it was before. Let's see. Okay. And last time I did the blueness of the moon coming in at night. I still think there's going to be a problem there, but that's going to be something later, or I'm going to fix it when I run into it, because I'm not sure if I will run into it, but yeah. Let me respond first. Okay, to someone. But yesterday I finally sat down and started looking at the seasons that I wanted to do, and I'll give you a preview now. But I see that my cam's a bit in the way. Turn off my camera a bit. Okay. Now you can see. So this is the spring one that I want to do. And this is the one that we have right now, which is summer. And this then would be autumn or fall. And then I have the winter one. For the sides, it's gonna be fine to do a simple palette swap. It's not gonna be that hard, because mostly it only changes color, except for in spring. Then we have like the purples and the whites in there, which is okay. But it's going to be more of a problem, I think, in winter, because the whole branch thing is going to be different. So I think we need to figure out for the pixels. It's easy enough that we give them all a number. What we have done already, like the background was 0, and the grass in the summer was 1, and I think the darker parts was 2, and the bark was actually 4, because I was considering to put this little color in there too, but eventually I didn't use it. Which is okay. And when you look at fall, all I have to do is, instead of saying like 1 is green, I say 1 is orange, and 2 is brown. And that will work fine. And when it comes to spring, it already becomes a little bit harder. Though I did try to keep the darker green. I keep that green overall. And so that would always be 2. And this one is the one that's going to have like different colors, purples and whites in them. And in my head, when I was making this yesterday, I figured, oh, that's still easy enough to do. Because instead of this being like 1, it's going to be 3 or 4. But I'm now getting the feeling that I might have to rebuild it a bit. And maybe kind of, yeah. I am going to grab my pad. Okay, so the 0 position is going to remain what it always has been, which is 0 on all fronts, which is black. Because in the code I already specify, you know, when it's black, it means it's see-through and it's not going to do anything. And I can catch that on every one of them. So we need that 0 in there to always specify which the see-through parts are. And I want to start with the most consistent color, and I think the most consistent color is actually the tree bark. Is the most consistent color that we have in here. So I am rearranging a few things, which is okay, which is fine. So so the first position is going to be the tree bark. Right now it's number 4. But tree bark. I'm writing it down for myself, so because that's always going to be a consistent color. Another one that's always going to be consistent and has no variables on it is the dark greens, or the shadow ones. Those are also always the same, even in winter. They still have the same position. So that's the second constant, which is shadow color. We do have to change its color per season, but it's always the same, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I have no idea how to explain it to you right now. Because when we go to the grass, it can be grass, but like in spring, it can also be a flower. That's kind of what I mean with the light colors isn't consistent. So that's where we have to make like the different things, so to speak. Though now that I'm thinking about it, the shadow colors of the tree is gone. Oh boy. Because of the branches. It's changing. Oh man. But that only happens in winter, I think. And if I go through it, I can actually make them make them see-through, I think. Because this one would be one. And this one. Wait, am I... Okay. I just want that one. And I just want that one. And there was a bit more. Right? Or was that all of them? No, that's not all of them. That one. I think it's less pretty this way, though. Can we... I know it's in Dutch, but I can't seem to find out how to... get it in English. I think it looks bad this way, though, to be honest. No. It does need that branch there. Could I? Give me just a pet, thank you. Could I just do this? So no. Would it be bad? I don't think it would be. I'll put it here too. And here. And here. Okay, so now that would be okay. But I still have the problem that it still looks horrible this way. Choices, choices. Why do I have to make so many choices? I think the branches looks bad. Oh. Oh. Can I give it a different color without using more of a guess it looks somewhat better. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Wouldn't be the first time I overthink things. I still have a feeling it should be white here too. It should be like this. And I don't like this extra because it kind of feels like nope, not there. I guess it's okay that way. Then I have to do it for all of them. Bloop. Go for that one and say hello and blop. Okay. No, we're leaving it at that. So, shadow colors, but can also be see-through, or in case of winter, it can be white. White winter. So that would take in 2 spaces. Okay. Let's go to the next one, which is our last one. Well, is the light green, which would be position 4. Is going to be the light color. And it can be this very green. In spring, I almost made it obnoxiously green. It's so bright green. Yeah. And I've been careful not to be in the dark colors. Okay. So it can either be grass, right? In it is position 4 is the grass in spring, summer, fall, and it's going to be the snow in winter. But in spring, it can also be like the white dots, which is flowers, white during spring. Kind of writing it out for myself. Let's go back here and simply turn on the camera again. It can also be the flowers. Bird. That's spring. But it's not going to be a thing at winter, I think. No. Oof. Okay, and this can be see-through. I'm wrecking my brain on this. Wait, let me have a look. See. Is it more brown or is it more? Oh, I don't think that's gonna be right. We're gonna make it snow. Can I? If I change this one up, in the sense that I put it up by 1, put here, I could say that the white flower becomes snow. When that same pixel comes to winter. Yay! I fixed one. No, I did not. Because the other... doesn't like me switching between them. I'll put it there. Yes, it's snow. Cool. Yay. Then at the winter version, there's going to be green. That is going to be see-through. Black. The other bit is going to be white. And then the last bit is going to be branches. During winter. Most likely I fucked something up. 7, 8. So we're going to have 9 different colors, or 9 different things, positions, numbers in this whole thing. Cool. Oh boy. No idea how you spell this. Okay. Can I tab? No, that doesn't work. Okay, the first color was going to be the bark. Right, for all seasons. The second was going to be shadow. Shadow color. Also all seasons. Bark's going to be the same color. Shadow color is going to be green. Green twice. Okay. Green. Brown. And then gray. But it's not exactly gray that I went for. I went more for a darkish blue. Light bluish. Because gray didn't look so great. And this is the shadow color. Which is a special one. Which was going to be the same thing, except I think I already made a boo-boo. Because I said white in winter, but it's also see-through, isn't it? Or did I change all of them to white? No, I did not. The rest is meant to be see-through. Cool. See, I already made an error in my thing. Okay. It's gonna be white then. And here it's going to be, I'm going to say clear. I think we only get like 9, because the moment that we put in more numbers here, we no longer have like this kind of visual. And it's going to make it a lot complicated to keep in mind what's what. Oh boy. Yeah. We're just writing it out now. We haven't changed anything in the code yet to resemble what we're trying to do, but that's because I want to write it all down first. Just in case I miss another color again. Because that wouldn't be the first time. I think. Let's continue. Then 5 is going to be the light color. which is going to be green, green, orange, and white. Then we have flower 1, which is the white flower, which in the first season is going to be white. Summer's going to be green. In autumn is going to be brown, and in winter it was going to be white, because that's why we changed, that's why we moved the 2 pixels a bit, so that it would still be like snow in the other. So that's going to be white. Then flower 2, which was the magenta, is magenta, then green, then brown, then white. As it being snow, and it's not in the tree. I made sure that the purple is not in the tree, so it's going to be here, which is good, which is fine. Then we have light color. Another light color, which is going to be the green, and clear in winter. I was looking, oh, can't I just grab this one? But it's a dark shadow color, so it's not exactly the same color. Then we have another light color, but this one is going to be brown, as in branches brown, as in bark. Right. This has to be orange then. Okay. And then this one, I want to keep it as a good to have kind of thing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we don't have more. Okay. Sorry. You can go away. Cool. So these are the colors that we have and we're going to use. In my head, that empty looks spelled wrong, but I don't know how it's spelled. Okay, so we have that bit now. And now we actually have to put it in this, in this whole thing. So let me put it over here on my other screen and give me back my lines. Thank you very much. And my rulers. Okay. Mm. So this is not accurate anymore. I wanted to use this, but it's missing a color. 4 is was also shadow, right? 4 was shadow color. Yeah, clear. Clear. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's start off with the tree bark. No, let's not, by the way, because that would make it ones, and then the ones that are already there will become harder to see. And the thing about it is, this program, it still goes like it can't go into selection and change the tire selection for me. So instead, I'm going to use Notepad++, because that does have a selection thingamajig. Let me copy paste this first in there. I wish I could use Notepad++ to do this instead, because I think it would do a lot better of a job. Do it. Let's give myself a little bit more space. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, either something froze up on me, or my mouse stopped working altogether. No, something else froze up on me. Seriously? Cool. Okay. Hello? Oh, this is interesting. It's not just my mouse that isn't working anymore, it's also my keyboard. Let me... Now it's working again. Okay. So apparently my hub just crashed, which I thought was weird because sound is still coming in and my microphone is on the hub. So why it decided to leave my microphone working and not my keyboard or my mouse is beyond me. But okay. We can continue now. Let me grab my... Okay. So the first thing I wanted to do was actually change the ones into a letter, maybe. Oh no, they're light colors, so I can actually already turn them into the number 5, because 4 is the highest that we have in this whole thing right now. Okay, so there we go. Replace and find for me the number 1 and replace it with 5. Find and replace all. There we go. Oh. I like it when it does it like that. Okay, for the bark. So we want it to find all the 4s and turn it into 1s. Find and replace. Cool. So that would be all the ones, right? And the 0s, we already have those. So, blop. Can scratch that out. Let's use a pen that actually works. Okay. Okay, the next one, let's do the shadow colors, which I had already designated 2 in this. So that's good, but I have some shadow colors that turn white in the winter or clear. Winter. Cool. So that only happens with the branch portion. So we have the shadow colors, which is 2, but now we have to distinguish some 2s that need to be turned into 3 and 4s. How can I do this the best way I know? Let me have another look-see at my thingamajig. Okay. Let's take these out and let's zoom in on this. I wish I could give them all a different color. Let's just start from the top. Here I have 2 of them, right? Those 2 are going to become see-through. So they are going to be a 4. 4. 4. Okay. These 2 are also, I think, going to be see-through. Yes. A 4 and a 4. Hello. It's okay. I can amuse myself pretty easily. That one's also going to be a 4, and that's also going to be a 4. I'm preparing for the palette swap for the season thing. Yeah, but I changed a few up to make it easier. Because I only have like 9 positions or 10 positions I can do, so I can't make it too complicated. So I had to move some pixels to get it to work for a different season. Yeah, as long as it looks pretty. And I think these 2 lower ones are also going to be see-through. Yes, also going to be. And these two are going to be 4. And these two are going to be 3. Cool. I've also last time, 2 days ago, I put in the blueness of the moonshine. If you can see it on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, it does make a difference having that in there. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I think the quarter moon is like the last one that still has like a faint blue. After that, it's just black. And now I have to do the flower color. I have like 10 positions now for the swap. Yeah, I know, oh boy. Yeah. And I was already trying to make the function in which I input the dates, and that function will calculate, you know, when the sun comes up, what phase of the moon it is, and that kind of stuff. And I was thinking of using a dictionary to do that. First time I'm using. Yeah, I'll show you. Right, I can show you now. See, the red ones are the dictionary things. So then I can say summer and then sunrise. And then it will give me that number. Yeah, because the way I build it now, I'll have to like input this information every year. So it would be nice to have like the reference right in front of it. Yeah, I will have to update. Yeah, and I grabbed the 2 zenith and the 2 solstices and figured I can make it calculate all the in-between values, hopefully, and they would be semi-accurate. Well, in the summer, it's the when the sun is on its highest and the longest day of the year, and in the winter, it's the shortest day of the year, and the sun is at its lowest point in the sky. And the spring and autumn dates are when the night and the day are at the same how do you say that? Duration. Have the same duration. Are you okay? Oof. I don't think it was that funny. I hope. Yeah. No, it's not meant to go into your lungs. Okay. Are you sure you're okay? Oh wait. I've been talking to you, but the rest of the people can't hear you. So I
Oh,
turned
good.
you
Then you
on
couldn't hear
now.
me joke.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, general message: do not breathe tea. Bad idea.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the dictionary function. No, I still haven't used it yet. I just used it to store my values, so I haven't made the function yet that's actually going to use it.
That's okay. You got all. That's the fun. That's the fun thing about hobby projects. You've got all the time you want.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's continue. But for the ground, I did copy paste that into Notepad++, so I can actually go look and replace in this section instead of it replacing like every number for the whole thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Sorry if I'm still coughing for a while, but
that's okay. I mean, it's hard for me to tell you not to, because yeah, it's just.
did not breathe tea on purpose.
No, I can't imagine so. Or why you would. So the positions where we have flowers.
Yay, pretty flowers.
They're pretty flowers, and they're going to be number 6. Now, where did I have? Well, that's one flower, so that's gonna be a 6. That's one flower. That's gonna be 6. Cool. Oh man, and I'm looking at this and going like, oh, which one of these 5s is what I am looking for?
I'm like, I'd almost say sit a distance from the screen, because then you can kind of see the picture, but then you can't like see the numbers anymore.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's very lovely ASCII art from a distance.
Yeah, it is. Even though I suck at pixel art.
No, you don't. Looks great.
Yeah. But I still remember we had like a colleague or a friend in class that really did very nice pixel art.
Yeah, but this is nice, and you've only got like 9 colors available, so.
Yeah, not exactly 9 colors, but 9 places.
Yeah.
And then that one, and then it's a bit skewed. That one's going to be purple. That one's going to be green. Then this one's going to be white. White. Wait. White. And that one's going to be white. Well, the good thing is that I use it close to the dark colors, so I can actually use that as reference to count. That one, and that one. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be it. I'm kind of getting scared now.
Why's that? Oh dear Lord, sorry. Why did I drink tea again?
I don't know. Is it at least good tea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good.
Yes, and I'm starting to taste it again, which is quite nice.
Yeah, because when you can't smell it or taste it, tea is just warm water.
Yeah, that was me on like day 5 of COVID. Like, oh, I think I forgot to put the tea back in my tea water, and then I looked and was like, no, I did not.
It is there.
No, I mean, it looks like there's tea in there, but I'm sure as heck ain't tasted any. Yeah, eating fruit and stuff when you can't taste anything is really weird. It's like, wow, it's crunchy water.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, we're still making. Most of it is back now, and we're still making progress. So the rest of it should restore itself in the next week or so.
Oh, good.
Provided we keep going at the pace we're going at. So, but yeah, but most things are tasty again, which is very nice.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's just being weird. Okay. So now we have accounted for all the white flowers and the snow. Now for the purple ones. Which is 7. Oh boy. Let's start with this one. Okay. So, purple 7, and there's one next to the white. I made a pretty hill with purple. There we go. Cool. And I had purple here somewhere. And then near the tree, that was going to be purple. And next to white, it's going to be purple. I'm doing this and I'm hoping that once I set the color of every number, it would just magically work. Most likely it will not, but still.
We always hope for that. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, sometimes it does. But not always. Purple here. Purple there. Purple everywhere. Bloop. That does help making it a bit easier, though. The hardest part is going to be when I do the winter branches.
Then you have to like just mess around with the tree. Oh.
Yeah, I will have to skip through the layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got 7 now. Okay. So now is 8 and 9. And 8 are 8 and 9 are the light colors, which is 5. So it should only be 5s that I'm replacing. And 8 will be the clear color. Wait, is it though? What clear? Did I say? Yeah, okay. I think I should turn them around though. As in, clear should always be the last thing.
Whatever's clearer for you, I think.
No. I'm going to turn it around. Yeah, I'm going to turn them around. So 8 is going to be brown for the branches, and 9 is going to be clear. Clear. Okay.
Clear.
Yeah. Let me. Branches, and clear. Well, clear is not really going to be clear. It's just going to be black. And this is also going to be a thing, right? Okay. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Okay. I thought I was already in Photoshop. Okay. I should look at all the 5 in this thing and replace it with an 8 if it isn't snow or clear.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay. So, starting with the down one. This is going to be a branch, so that's an 8. And from there, it's 2. 8 up. Okay. This is hard. I wish I could give them a color in Notepad++ or something.
Yeah, you should be saying, I would like all the force to re-reg, please.
Or maybe can I make it a bit see-through in Photoshop and just use that?
That's an option.
Reference. No, because then it's just one muddled brown.
That'll help.
Maybe I just need to use the summer color. But that helps a bit. A bit. Okay. So from this 8, this 1. This one should be an 8. And these 2 should be an 8. And that should remain a 5. But that one should be an 8. Now I'm just following the branches, which is... Wait, that's 1. Oh, 1, 1. 1. An 8. An 8. Back. That should also be an 8. 8. And an 8. Oh, this is not easy.
Oh, it isn't, and I really can't help you much.
I know.
I can be moral support.
Yay!
But keep on going, you're doing great.
We believe in you.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have one more branch. 1, 1, 1. Right. Okay. 1, 1. Okay. Yay! I got the branches. Now the see-through parts. Ooh. So that's still changing 5s, and we're going to change those into 9s. Kind of makes me feel like doing Picross again.
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes a bit longer before you see the result.
Yeah, and then you still found out that you shoved everything to the left by 1.
Oh, I don't know. I hope you didn't. That would be annoying.
Yes, that would be annoying. I wish I could like scan it from left to right, but then I'll just lose my place. So that's not going to work.
If I have to do that, I tend to use like my arrow keys, and then you can't really skip up and down a line.
Yeah, but I'm doing it on 2 screens.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
it's gonna be a bit harder, but maybe I should do it that way. That's gonna be
usually
9.
works for me if I have to do like annoying retyping of things.
Yeah.
It's usually not like giant arrays of numbers, but it has come up. It has unfortunately come up.
Yeah, now I'm just doing it by line. Because I did put lines in here, so that's helpful. And I'm only doing 8s, only changing 5s. Which I go like, but there are 4s here! But that's because it's a dark color and blah 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 blah. But it's throwing me off.
Aww.
Here I have a 5. First 5 is allowed, second 5 isn't. Then we have an 8, then we have a 6, then we have an 8, and then we have a 4 4. Yeah, okay. I'm adding extra rulers in Photoshop to keep my position.
If it helps. Oh yeah, that's the bit where you're having trouble, because I was like, you can just use the arrows to like skip through the numbers, but that does not work in Photoshop.
No.
And
that is my reference. Then 8, then 5, that's correct, and then another break, then 8, and then 5, that's correct, and then another break, and a white, and then another break. Cool. Next one. Yes, white, da-da, a 1, a break, then white, then trunk, then D. Yes, that's correct. White, break, bark, break, bark, white, break, bark, break, break, white, bark, 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 white, bark, white, break, bark, white, bark, break, white, bark, break. Yes, I think this is the last one. Bark, white, bark, white, break, bark, break, white. What's 3? Okay, no, that's correct. 3, 1, 4. I think we're done.
Ooh,
Oh. Yeah, I still have to input the colors.
Test it.
Test it. Okay. But this is layout. Let's grab this and put it in here. Yay. Okay. If I would run it now, it would look really weird. Maybe I should run it.
Just to see how weird it is.
Yeah, because I changed a few things up, so is it gonna look...
Because the colors aren't in yet.
Well, they're not in the right place. So, yeah, what's supposed to be green is now brown. And stuff.
Well, it is working.
Yeah, it's not giving me any errors, so
That's
happy
good.
with that one. But I wonder, should it be a 3D array? I think it should be a 3D array.
Sorry, I was distracted for a moment.
Because right now, the ground colors is an array with just like 10 positions with 10 colors. But in the end, we're going to have to make seasons so that we make another array where the ground colors go in dependent on the season.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that could work.
Because then in the loop that we put in here, we could just say ground color like 0 when it's spring.
Yeah.
Right? That is what we have to do, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because then all we have to do is put brackets in front of this and state which season it is.
Yeah, ground colors, summer, and
then which color it needs to grab. And then RGB. Cool. Do it that way. But first, let us change up the colors that we have. Shall we start with spring? Then we have nice colors.
yeah, pretty flowers.
Pretty flowers. Yeah. Oh. Stop being so annoying. Cool. Okay. 0 needs to be black. Second one is bark. Give me the color values of bark. Bark. The color value is 100, 160. Cool. Then is the dark green color is first. Right, it's green the whole way through. Yeah.
Just always needs to be green.
Yes, but there are so many different types of greens.
True.
That can't be the right one.
Well, that looks a little odd, assuming it's RGB.
Yeah.
I don't think color hexes work that way. That's better.
Cool. And we need to copy that and paste that for all the other ones. That should already help. Then for the light color. Light green, please. Tell me what color light green it should be. It should be 52. What? It's so... This program is so slow. It's just...
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah, because then I release like the cursor and do this, and it just goes like, oh, you... A few seconds later, oh, you still selected this. I go like, no, because I already let go of the cursor. What the hell are you doing?
I thought you wanted to select all of it. I'm being helpful.
Yes, and if you don't pay attention, you're gonna lose code that way.
Yep, I know.
And for the white, it actually grabs... I actually grab white. I don't think that's a good idea. What's the max value I can give is 255. Okay, it's not white, but ish close.
255, 255, 255. Be white.
Yes, but it here I didn't grab entirely white, so it's 230, which is good because I don't want it to be white enough to burn my eyes out.
Yeah.
Okay, those are my flowers. Now for me magenta flowers.
Ooh.
144. 0 and 162. Okay. And then for the light color, it's copy paste again. All right. So if I run it now, we should have nice white and purple flowers.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm seeing flowers.
I am seeing flowers now.
Yeah, but now you can...
There's a bit of a delay on the...
Yeah, but during the moon phase, you can see the white ones a bit. And the purplish ones, because there's blue in them. Yeah, it looks springy. It looks
nice.
Yes. Yay. Cool. Okay. And I like it with the nighttime too. That the white flowers kind of look bluish.
You'll see them a little, which you can. If there's something white and there's moonlight, you see them.
Yeah, but also if we put the winter in, most of the whole thing is going to be white. And I still remember that time in winter, you know, when it just snowed and it's the middle of the night, but there's so much light.
Yes, it's very... I love that. It's very pretty.
And the snow reflects all that light. So I think we're going to have the similar effect on this.
In that sense, I am sad to no longer live where I used to, because it was very nice.
Yeah, I can imagine. Also very quiet, I think. Right?
Yeah. But yeah, yes, look at all this untouched snow, and guess who's going to be the first to run on it? It's me!
Okay. So, we've done the whole summer thing, but we're going to make it into another array.
Yay!
Yay! Because the way that I put it here now, it's legible.
Mhm.
If I want it to be, legible even still after this, I'm going to have to copy paste it.
Yeah.
And
readability is important, especially if it's, things where it doesn't matter all that much that it's slightly slower.
yeah, but I already changed things like the array that I used for numbers. I had that like I had this underneath one another, this whole thing, so it was like a lot. And now I just every row is like one number.
Mm-hmm.
Now. So, yeah. And I still wish I could just make a function do this whole crap thing, because I think that's what's delaying this program so much.
Might be.
But I tried it. I really did, and it went like, nope, can't do that. Don't know how.
Oh, well, you live, you learn, and maybe you can do it later once you figured out how you can do it.
Yeah, I hope so. And I hope I don't have to like rearrange a lot of stuff in order to do it.
It's one of those things as where I'm willing to help, but sometimes I do a lot better when I'm at the buttons, and that is not going to happen in this case. And I'd probably also be like, yeah, let's try things.
Yeah, because you're also not that knowledgeable with MicroPython, right? It's not your first language.
No,
so
yeah, that's my first coding language. No, so it's like, I can help and I can see what I see, but it's not like, oh yes, I just instantly know how to do all of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that makes absolute sense. No, it doesn't.
My first reaction to Python was still like, why does it almost feel like I can talk to this like, I'm just writing things. That creeps me out. That is not how programming languages work. I don't like this.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one would be summer instead of oh boo. Okay. And luckily summer doesn't do anything special.
Just green.
Just green. But the green is different though. The summer green is more darker than the spring green.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Or else you don't have a lot of difference between like spring and summer.
Yeah, you don't kind of see that.
Okay, the empty and the bark stay the same. The dark green is a little bit different, I think. But different enough that I have to change the whole fucking thing. Oops, I swore. Sorry.
Oh no, you're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah. I'm not that worried.
I wonder why.
And everything else is just gonna be light green. Because that's the only other color in the summer. Just take it away. Come on. You can do this! You know what else that we're going to need to do is... Alshka?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Did I don't? No, I unmuted my. Yeah, I was eating something, so I muted the mic.
Oh, okay.
Like that. I already nearly choked, so.
Please don't do
no
that
more
again.
noises in the stream.
Preferably ever, if possible.
Yeah, I would rather not do that again.
No. Is that we might have to put in another fade.
Oh no.
From the season, from one season to another season.
Yeah, is that something you want to do, or are you fine with just going, well, you know, at this date it is officially summer, so I'm just gonna switch it over?
No, I do think that, like, not like a constant fade, but go like, okay, 2 days before and 2 days after the switch. Astronomical season change.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Yeah, that it isn't just indeed like, oh, look at all the brown leaves, and then boom, look at all the snow. That's a little bit, yeah. I think that's a little bit too much. Would be funny, but still.
Oh, well, I say do these colors first, and then look into the fade.
Of course, I'm. Now it has to be summer. Yeah, it's summer. Yay!
Yeah.
But let's make that a variable first, because I'm not going to change that every time. I'm going to say season, and now we said 1, but and then here we say season, then we only have to change it in one spot, and that saves time because I am lazy, so I want it to be as easy as possible. Alright, let's go for, what do you say, fall or autumn?
What? I was thinking what. No, what word do you like best? Because I have no idea which one's more official.
Well, fall is what the Americans call it,
Yeah, I think it's
and
British,
autumn is what England
and-
calls it.
like British English and American English. Indeed, it just I've heard both, and I don't mind either way.
Well, I don't like to use fall because it can be so much other things as well.
Yeah, I'll then use autumn.
Yeah. Or at least, yeah, that's my, how do you say it? Reasoning behind it. Okay, 3, which is autumn. Okay, give me my autumn, which is nice browns. Oranges and browns. And that's actually the only colors it has. No. See, that's what I mean. I really hated doing that.
Yeah.
147, comma 84, comma 37. Wait, why does it say brown, brown, brown? I think it should be orange. Well, I only copy pasted 3 times. Okay. For the light color, which is orange, we are going for 208, 140, 33. Right, let's see what this looks like. Please don't give me an error. Yay! Okay. Give me a nice orange. No? Okay. Great. What?
Is it not working? Double index out of range?
Oh, 10. Oh. That's why. Cool.
You need to add the season, maybe.
Yeah. Don't do that. I just want you to put the cursor over there. Well, that looks quite pretty.
Oh, yes, it does.
Even at night.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like it that bright at night, though.
Maybe it's combining a bit too much with the blue.
Yeah, or the orange is just too orangey.
Maybe.
It is bright orange.
Suppose you can lessen it a bit.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it because we're using the same color 5 times. With the idea, can't we just make it reference itself? But
You can make a variable out of it, I guess. But I don't know if that makes things any clearer or not.
Can an array reference itself?
Parts of
Earlier?
itself. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think if you define a variable outside of the array and then reference the variable several times in the array, you're fine. But I'm not sure it can reference parts of itself very easily.
Maybe I should just try. And make it refer. Because then I only need to change the color on one place and not have to copy paste it 6 times. This is 2. And we are going to refer to 4, I think. No, 5. And then 0. Okay. Let's see if this works. Because if it does, I'm going to do it that way. No! Local variable reference before assignment.
Yeah, because you're still building ground colors and then you're already calling ground colors. So you'd have to make it a variable outside of the array then. Like, go like fall orange, make that the value, and then reference fall orange like 6 times. Then you still only have to adjust the color in only one spot.
Yeah, that's true. Now.
Probably clearer in the end, though.
What if I do it that way?
Yeah, because otherwise you have ground color, and within ground color you're referencing all sorts of other parts that may or may not yet exist, so...
Yeah, and then I can collapse this a bit more into just like all the color of one season. That I have like 4 rows of code instead of this long stuff that I have now. Right?
I think so. Yeah, mostly, yeah, you'd have to, yeah, just to go fall orange is this, and, I don't know, summer green is that, and...
Yeah. Okay. Oh! I'm just going like, I'm not doing this too complicated. But it is going to make adjustment easier in the end. If I do have like, oh, this is too orangey. Like, I only have to like change it in one place and go like, I don't want it this orange. I want it to be this. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did that very recently at work when there's an issue where I know I'm going to get, well, in this case could you, or in that case could you, so I'm like, I already just built that in. Yes, I can, in fact, for this specific case, yes.
Yeah.
So just to sort of... I know I'm going to get a few requests to make adjustments in specific cases, and I'm like, yeah, so I was like, I'll just build this in from the start.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's referring to a referral to a referral.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, but if that keeps it readable, then that is fine.
Yeah, and you have all the things that you need to change in one place.
Yeah, because everything indeed, yeah, like, yeah, you're referencing the reference of the reference, but you only have to change one thing if you want to make an adjustment.
Well, let's try it with bark first. Because that's something that comes back in every summer. Right? Never make that an array. So many arrays.
Yep. You start every project thinking, oh, I'll only need a few variables. It never stays that way.
No, I really have so much already that I go like, oh my god, why am I doing this?
Like, it's not enough for a database, but...
Yeah. How do you spell empty?
One moment.
Sorry, you're eating something. Okay, bark color.
Sorry, I'm trying vehemently to keep eating noises off the stream.
Is it working?
I don't know. I mean, I assume that you hear if there are eating noises in my mic noises. But sorry, you were asking for the spelling of what?
Empty.
With a P behind the M.
That's it. I couldn't get it.
I mean,
I know it spells wrong, but
you have that sometimes. When you look at a word, it looks wrong.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks wrong. I know I did something wrong.
Yes, that looks better.
It's weird because you like barely say it. I don't quite know why the P is there.
Yes, but that always makes me think of
I mean,
God, what is it called? What is he called again? that comic with the computer?
There's a lot of comics with computers.
With
sorry.
the I cannot find a printer. It's right there. That guy.
Oh yes. And normally
Izzy.
I can. Yes.
That one. That he
Eddie
went
Izzard.
like
Eddie Izzard.
yeah, Eddie Izzard with like we say herbs. Americans say herbs.
because yeah, Americans
Because
say
there's
herbs,
a fucking
we say
H in it. Yeah.
herbs. We say herbs. Because there's
Uh.
an H in it. But yes, Mr. Control P print.
Yeah. I'm going to copy paste this into the other stuff and then run it again just to make sure I didn't break anything. Because I am good at that. Okay. Will it run? Something different than will it blend? That should be like the question. Will it run?
Oh, you actually went Bark Color 0 and Bark Color 1 and Bark Color 2. Can you not just reference the entirety of Bark Color? Can you just not... Do you need to, like, add the 3 separate...
I think I do. Because I'm calling on them separately also.
Yeah, but you, you're inputting an entire, like, smaller array, so I think you should just be... You know, if you don't have to...
You can try.
Yeah, I think if you just write Bark Color, then it should be fine. You don't have to add, like, the extra brackets. I don't think you have to put brackets around it then either, because you're not... Or... Yeah, no.
Unsupported type of mole. List float. Float? There's no float in here.
Can you, like... Should you not remove the brackets around Bark Color as well? Because you already... It is already an array. You don't have to make it, like, a double...
Yeah, but it is inside a position of an array.
Yeah, okay. But...
I can run it. I don't.
That's
okay.
Try? I'm just curious.
I'm running. I'm running. Will it run? Yes, it will run. What the... Flip?
Yeah, but... Because it already is an array, so like the brackets are already in Bark Color. You don't have to add another set.
Okay, cool. That only makes it more better.
Yeah, and like that you know, that's nicer than just still having to repeat Bark Color, Bark Color, Bark Color every...
You're absolutely
the
right.
brackets are already in your original, like, assigning of Bark Color.
Yeah, but I can't wrap my head around that yet.
It's a miniature array, so you don't have to...
Okay. But what happens if I make... don't do that.
That was it. Oh, yeah. Like, there is a delay. So I'm like, what? Oh, wait, yes, that is what's going wrong.
When I'm using more different colors in one array, like I say summer colors and put them in array.
I don't quite know.
No, either.
Yeah,
Let's
also,
try it.
I would, like, you have, like, summer Bark Color and, like, winter Bark... Yeah, well, actually, the Bark Color doesn't change at all, I think, but for, like...
No, it doesn't. That's why I just make it its own thing, because it always stays the same, and it's the second thing that gets referenced. And the first one is just black.
Black. I mean, you could put that in. Who knows? Maybe you want to turn black red at some point.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Right now. And right now it's a reference as to it being clear.
Yeah. You don't have to make all of the adjustments now, but it's a nice, you know, thing for later.
Yeah, but I do want to try that spring thing. Nee, autumn. How do you spell autumn?
A. You know what? I'm failing on it. Give me a second.
Well, I've already spelled it before, so I'm just checking how I spelled that.
That's it. Somehow my brain was going that there is an H in that, but there is no H in it. Sorry, brain fart.
Okay. So for the autumn color, we have orange and brown. Let's do the brown first.
Okay, you want to do it that way?
Yeah, because I still want to keep the...
You want to keep them all in one line so you can see what everything in autumn is. I think.
Okay. Let me see. I know it's still missing brackets, but I'll do that in a bit.
I'll do that in a moment.
Yes! Hold your horses! Oh, let's make that 33 instead. Okay. And blop. So then we have all the autumn colors, which isn't a lot. But let's try it out first. Wait, I can take these brackets out, but I need to add these brackets because we're talking about the first position, right?
Yeah, then you do it. Then you do need to go like autumn colors. Yeah.
Please work, because it would be so much easier to do stuff. Seems to work.
Yeah, should.
Yay! Could make it more orangey or red.
Yeah, no, you just adjust autumn color, and then you can just then it will if you and then you know every reference to autumn color will update.
Cool. And this one should also be, but then it should be 1. Let's have another go. Okay. Woohoo! These are the moments I like coding.
Yeah, but one of the best moments when in coding when it works.
Yeah.
Oh, and every other. It just sometimes it just takes you 3 hours to get there, but.
Okay, now I replaced all of autumn. So far, no error codes. Whee! Okay.
It still looks the same, I think, so that's good.
Yeah. So let's clean it up a bit, so I can actually see better what I'm doing. Because the winter bit is also going to be... Eesh. See, now we have like one line where all the colors are inputted. This is not very legible, but I don't think you have to look at it. You don't have to look at this anymore.
If that's easier to just to go like, hey, I have 4 lines and that's all, one season per line or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Oh, come on. Then we go for winter. The first bit's going to be bark. Bark, bark. And the number 8 is also going to be bark color.
It's useful.
Yay!
Okay. I already have that one. Yay!
Yeah. So I'm going to divide it a bit more because this is too much and it falls off my screen.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Also makes it easier to see. No! So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should I immediately put it in like that in an array? Since I'm at it.
Might as well.
Yeah. Winter color is
lots of wine.
Yeah, first we're going to do shadow color, which is the grayish part. Grayish, bluish, whatever you want to call it. And that's me. Comma 208, comma 208. Cool. It did not grab my 2. Okay. I still sometimes mistap on my keyboard and then functions change. And I don't realize that the function has changed until I try to type something that isn't on the keyboard.
Why am I getting all these weird symbols?
Yeah. So we have gray, we have white, and that's actually the only 2 colors in there.
Yeah, because the bark color is just the bark color.
Yeah. So those are the only 2s. Yay! Yeah, and the other is see-through, but I don't have a thing for that.
Yeah, So no.
I still have to do something on the code with that, though.
If you, I don't know if you're just checking for like 000, because then also having a variable name might make it more readable.
Now I say if shape is 0, so if it's 0 on this board, then it won't do anything. It will just skip it. But during winter, number 9 is also a thing. So maybe I can make it this if statement and say, or if this is this, then also skip it.
That's an option, yeah.
Yeah, if ground color season is 3, because 0 is a number, is 3 and the shape is 9, then skip it.
Yeah.
Or should that be another if statement in there?
No, you can just do an or, right? If if the result of both things needs to be the same, then you can just put an or in there.
Yeah, but after that or, how do you formulate? Because that's another if. As in, if ground color season is 3,
then?
And could you do it in brackets?
What, in the if statement?
In the or?
I think you're gonna have to show me what you mean.
As in, we say or.
It's going to be with a delay because Twitch.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's not your fault. Oh, and that's why, yeah, and then have the and statement in yeah, sure, yeah, that is how that works. Or I think
yes, but it's an and.
Our season is 3 and yeah?
Yeah, because only when season is 3 should he check if the thing is 9.
Yeah, no, that is exactly how you're supposed to do that.
Okay.
He's going to check and if the shape yx is larger than 0, or if season is 3 and only if like both of the things after the or are true is he going to find it correct. Like that is exactly how you do that.
Cool. And then close it with a bracket. So this should work.
It should.
Cool.
Because you're saying A or B and C at the same time.
Yeah. But it has to first resolve what's between brackets.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's or, and then the or, the other option is B and C at the same time.
Yeah.
Yay, brackets. They are very nice. Or parentheses. I consistently forget which English word goes with which variation. I have to admit.
Of what?
Brackets and parentheses and...
Okay, winter color. So we have bark. And then the first shadow color should be gray, which is 0. Then second one is white. And the third one should be clear. Basically, yeah, we can't leave it empty because then it will just freak out about it. But
It
yeah,
will not understand.
no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Light color. What do we have? White 3 times. Cool. Then brown. And then clear again. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. I changed too much. Please don't give me an error. Okay.
Oh, it seems to run.
Yeah, but not, I haven't gone to winter yet, so I don't know if it will.
Yeah, but if it's
run.
if you type like if you made some really big errors, it shouldn't even compile.
Okay, let's go for it. Now it should be winter time. Oof. That's very blue. Oh.
There it is.
Yes, but it's not see-through.
Oh yeah, no, it made the That's a very interesting tree though. Are those the wrong color? Or the wrong number?
Yes.
Or did we get something wrong in the if else statement?
Clear. Oh. We have another one that's clear. This one's also clear. It's not just 9. It's also 4. And how do we do that?
No.
Put in another ore?
Yeah. Yes, it's not the most readable thing ever, but that is how you do it. If you make the and, yeah, that's that. A lot of brackets. No, I mean you can put a set of brackets around the shape XY is and just add an or in there. Then you don't have to redo the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, got it.
I mean, it's not terribly more readable, but you know. Sometimes it happens.
Mm. Oh wait, no, I need to put it into 4.
Yeah, or shape XY is 4. Or YX, sorry.
No, it's not working.
Oh. It should.
It's partially working.
Oh, some of them are see-through now, I think. Was that different
Yeah.
before?
Here, the... That's different.
Oh, cool. Is there another one? Is there another color that needs to go see-through now?
Clear, clear. No. But which...
Did we write the wrong one?
8, 8 is branches, and above that we have 5, which should be white, 6, and 9. 9s are not being see-through.
9. Wait a minute. How many colors do you have in your array?
Yeah, I was thinking 1, 2, 3.
Like, are we
4,
counting wrong?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, if you have a 0 to 9, that should be correct.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is there one?
Wait, no, 0 is a number. So that's correct. 0,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's supposed to be black. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 9 is black.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the square in your the little square in your array to see if I.
Oh, the on this side.
Yeah, like which number is that? But I was. Yeah, that one.
It's
like that should be recognizable because that should be like the same. Oh, there's not. That's 2 9s and 2 4s, I think.
Yeah, 2 9s.
No, but both of them
2
are
4s.
not working.
No, they're not. So maybe the OR doesn't work?
Yeah, that's odd. It should, in my experience, but I don't know. I mean, I am. Season is 3 and shape XY is 0. Odd. Wait, I'm just going, why does the original, shape XY says that it needs to be larger than 0? Because it should be see-through if it is 0, right? So are we working in the correct if-else statement?
Oh, that it only works when this happens.
Or when
So it should be isn't.
Yeah, because I think you're like right now you're sending it in there.
Yeah, it should be isn't.
That was Yeah, how do you turn that around? That's an Instagram.
Yeah, I'm already going like, how do I do this? Is it called syntax?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, it should happen. What happens here should not happen if the season is 3. Then it should be, I think, and not season is 3. Because and just the OR, I think, should be an and there should be like an exclamation mark in front of it.
I'm trying to find it in the thing in a bit of a most likely it stands at the if statement, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Is not equal to. It needs an exclamation mark in front of the equal sign.
Yeah, or I think an exclamation mark in front of like the entire bracket.
But here?
Like in front of the like after the or basically.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that should be an and then. Or no, wait, no. Darn it. Why am I?
No, it is an and, because it's not allowed to be 0, and it's not allowed to be 9 or 4 when it's season 3.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can put an
No,
exclamation
but
mark in
isn't
front.
shape already always? Because if it's season 3 and the shape is 9 or the shape is 4, then it's already larger than 0. So why is the extra thing there then?
Oh, yes, it has to be in both.
Yeah, but it's automatically already true. Because if shape yx is 9 or shape yx is 4, it's a then the first premise is also true.
Yeah, but you can also make it like if shape is not 0 or the other thing.
Yeah, you think you'd have to turn it around.
But the exclamation mark in front of the brackets does not work.
Oh, that's odd. Usually does, but apparently not in this version of Python then.
Well, doesn't seem to work. Okay. So we need to put it in a different way then.
Yeah, but now it's going to do it for everything.
Yeah, it's not working now, but I put the exclamation mark is 0 as a difference to see if that works. But then we still have to find the other one. So it needs what needs to come out of this is true. Right?
Yeah, but that's going. Was you were if it's not 0? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. But sorry. I'm just catching up. Brain is catching up with what is going on. If that
yeah,
is
you're
0...
on delay. So I need to find in the thingamajig how I can turn something from true to false. Maybe.
Season is 3. Well, then you can just go, or season is 3, but shape is not 9, and not 4. Think that, or not 4. That, or shape is not 4, and shape is not 4. So if you go like exclamation mark is 9 and exclamation mark is 4, and then change the or into an and, I think.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, turning these statements around is always really easy until you have, like, a really big one.
Yeah. No, that's not working.
Oh, that looks interesting.
It only happens at night sky, though.
That's
interesting.
Yeah, maybe depending on the number that you're using.
Yeah, but it still is. No.
Does the or in the middle also need to change to an and? Because otherwise, if the first one's true, then it doesn't look at the second one anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe the exclamation marks need to go back, but then that one needs to be an and, because it needs to be not 0 and not the other thing. I may be wrong, because I'm not sure the behavior that I'm seeing right now is correct.
Yeah, it's an and and an and in an and. Oh, but this looks promising. It looked promising.
that... Oh, there it goes again. That's weird. Part of it seems to work.
It works at night. Kun je Bruno gaan medicatie geven? It works at night, and it works at
dawn and dusk.
It's when the sun comes up that it doesn't work anymore. So I'm doing something else with this guy. I think that has to do with the that it's also
Do you
needs
check
to be
for
done.
for like not larger than 0 anywhere else?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
there is an
think this
else.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm looking into the else now. Yeah, because I'm using the same thing here, so I just need to copy paste it in here, I think. And it should be good.
Oh, I'm actually not sure the and is correct there. Oh, but that's also only when you start working with different seasons.
Sorry?
I still don't think that one is quite correct, because if you start working with different seasons, then and there's an and in there, it's like never going to work because it's always like. Why am I failing on this today? I'm supposed to know how this works.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a pain. Now it works. It's gonna be a pain when we slowly fade. It's not gonna work when we slowly fade from one season to another.
Yeah, but let me just.
Let you just think about it a bit.
Yeah. Because, like, the first premise is it's not 0. And then the second is. And it has to be season 3 before we pass along. And that is not correct, because you do not only want to pass it along into the if the season is 3. So maybe it should be in.
Maybe it should look at the shape. What's not necessarily what the shape is inside, but what the ground color is, because we refer to it as like 000 in the ground color thing.
That could be a texture. That could work. That is probably easier. Possibly if you make that a variable, you can just go like, hey, is it this variable?
Yeah, we have to go to that anyway, because if we are starting to fade from one season to another, we have to input that into a variable that we use in this if statement to actually color the ground.
No, sorry, I was sneezing.
But do you get
lots
what
of
I mean?
lots of microphone muting this evening.
But do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I have to work a lot with. I still have to change this whole thing a bit, because right now the blue of the moon only comes up when the background brightness is 0, which I think is going to bite me later on, when the moon comes up a lot faster. And it will just pump to blue as soon as the moon is as soon as the sun is down. So this code that I have for that right now is not going to hold up.
Yeah.
So I think this whole ground code is going to have to change eventually. With when
you have to. You can refactor it when you get there.
Yeah. I have to fade. Yeah. The same thing we did with the sky. I made like a cross between the different skies and stored that fade into a variable. Like saying grab this much of the noon sky and grab this much of the dusk sky. Turn that into one, in one color, put this in the variable, and then later on in the code I say, oh, you need to print this variable as the color of the sky.
Yeah.
And then we do the same thing for seasons.
Yeah, because the fade is very nice in the sky.
Yeah, really, I'm so happy that we got that working.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's so pretty. But it's very, very white. During
Well, it is
winter.
winter.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there is a
Cool.
snoozing doggy beside me. He just rolled over on the other side.
No.
And then continued to sleep.
Well, one of the bunnies is angry with her. Because she
Oh
just
no,
had her
why?
medicine, and so now she's angry.
Oh, she is insulted.
Yes, she is very much insulted, and she's sure to let us know.
I'm going to give you the stink eye from across the room.
Yes, and bunnies are amazingly good at that. Just
Yes,
looking
they are.
angry at you, that you think, I think there's somebody plotting my murder or something.
Well,
Bunnies
yeah,
are
because
very
of the
good
way
at
their
that.
eyes are set up, they're like always giving you side eye.
Yes, and they're always looking angry. So angry. But yeah. Okay. So we got that working.
Yeah, but
This
they
is
definitely need to
autumn.
sort of refactor a few things for the other seasons because
Yeah. Well, let's just start at the beginning. We called spring. Spring. Color. I'm also using... Oh, I'm using a lot of colors for spring, aren't I? Spring is the one that's doing all kinds of stuff. No, don't do that to me. And the first color of spring is... was 17, 5, and 17 again. Cool. The second color, I think, was a light green, or sickly green in this case. And then we have the white flowers. Then we have the magenta flowers. I think that's allowed one, right? Purple flowers. Yeah. Can you also hear the music a bit? Or...
sorry. Oh dear lord. I looked away from the screen for a second.
Just a second. No, I was asking if you could hear the music.
If I turn on Twitch, then yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's nice and soft in the background.
Cool.
But yeah, sorry. Occasionally I get distracted for a bit.
That's okay. I get distracted pretty easily too. Green. Flower. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Let's have another go at this. Is this working, or are you going to give me an error? Oh, you're just going to give me nothing.
Okay. That is interesting.
Most likely because we said season 3.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to remove that. I mean, just can you like comment stuff out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put like just comment out everything behind that 0, and then it should work for like all the other seasons for now, and then you can figure out the if and the else later. Just comment that out. Because then we're back to where you were. And I think the in the else as well. Which you are probably doing, but I am watching with a delay.
It's okay. No, amen. Yes, that works. So yeah, what we have now is not slecht and ideal.
Yeah. I was looking at it going like, wait, no. I'm...
Go. At least that works. Spring color. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Maybe I should add colors to it. In comments. I always want to spell summer with a Z.
Does sound nice. Summer.
Summer. Summer with a Z. Yes. The shadow colors for summer. Is that one? And the light colors are these ones. I was just thinking, for the autumn colors, I can also make the places where there are flowers now, like the purple ones. I could turn them into
Different
Maybe.
colored leaves, I guess.
Yeah.
Just a bit lighter orange and a bit darker orange or something.
Yeah. I could do that.
Or some reds or browns or stuff.
I think I would make them reds. Both of them. Just grab both of the flower colors. Make them a bit reddish ochre kind of thing. That would be cool.
And in summer you could even like make it different colors of green if you wanted.
Yeah, no.
No,
Well,
it's fine.
maybe later. Right now I can't really see it, though. Huh. How red am I going to make it, though?
The red. 255-255-00. Or sorry, 255-00. That's it. But that would probably be a bit too much.
Yeah. Maybe. But that's why there are things like color pickers. Hmm. 7, 4, 3. Okay. But the flower color would be 6 and 7. Alright. That will be these two. I'm already changing things without actually completing my code first. Oh! That makes it so much nicer.
Look nice.
With the reds.
And it kind of looks like they're apples in the tree.
Yeah, do you think they're too red?
Oh, I like it. I mean, fall is apple season, right?
Yeah, it's the harvest season.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I do like it. So maybe
Yes.
indeed for the summer, with just other color green, not just, yeah.
Lighter
Not-
green or something?
Or maybe more brownish greens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does, you know, tend to be quite dry in summer.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I like the reds. That looks nice.
Yeah. I was just thinking, what kind of accents could we give the winter thing?
No yellow snow.
Oh my god, we're on the same wavelength. It's just scary.
No yellow snow. Bad idea. Not very tasteful.
Sorry. But it's funny though that we think the same way about it.
Yeah, well, they say great minds think alike. I'm not sure this is great minds, but it is thinking alike.
Yeah, it is thinking alike. Boy. We only have 2 colors for summer right now. So we're going to use that. And this doesn't need to have a bracket. I think I've made these kinds of errors before.
Yep, that's enough bracket.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No! Stupid program. Okay. Show me summer! I haven't put the accent color in yet. But...
Well, can I first see if summer wants to work?
Yeah. Well, summer seems to work.
Yep.
Cool. And then I think I'm gonna call it for today, because we have been busy for a while.
Yeah. I think I may know the if else, but...
Yeah, sure. Tell me. Please enlighten me.
Can you go back to it?
Yeah?
Because... I'm just thinking, because if you go, like, if it is... Oh, I'm getting this right. If it is, like, season is not 3 and shape XY is bigger than... or is not 0, or... And then make a special case for, like, season 3 specifically. Because then they can't get mixed up.
Oh, instead of we grab season 3 first, we grab, like, is it 9 or 4, and then in combination with season 3?
I'd be more like, the first part, just go, like, put brackets around that and go, like, if season is not 3, and everything's bigger than, you know, and the shape is bigger than 0. And then have an or, and then have a second one for, like, season 3, and then whatever you need there. Which may also need to include the 0 then, but...
Wait.
Because then they're both... I don't know if that's the fastest or the best way to do it, but then at least they're both separate cases, and they can no longer get mixed up. So that should at least be clearer for you.
I'm not following the last bit.
Okay, so put brackets around the first shape up until, like, season is not 3.
The first shape up until?
Yeah, just brackets around the shape XY is not 0 and season is not 3.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's case number 1. And then an or.
Yeah, but then, okay, now we'll do it this first. Okay, or.
Mm-hmm. Let me see, and then you can make, like, the second one entirely for, like, okay, if season is 3, and then whatever things need to be see-through in season 3.
No, I don't think I'm getting it. But also I'm having issues with this.
Which one?
With the first in the brackets.
Why?
Because you're making it an and. So that means if shape is 0, but it's not season 3, it will still be true. It would be false.
Yeah, my idea was to make 2 separate cases. One for when season is not 3, which is, like, whatever needs to go through if the season is not 3, and then make a separate one for when season is 3, and whatever needs to, like, pass through on that one. Just make it 2 separate cases. So make a separate one for winter and a separate one for, like, summer, spring, and autumn.
Yeah, but then you also have to include isn't 0.
Yes.
On the second one. So you
yeah,
have to compare it to...
This is not the most ideal one, but it is at least, like, we've got a separate case for both of them, and then we can optimize them later.
Or why can't we go back to how I first did it? Like I said, season 3 and shape 9 between brackets.
That'd also be the correct
And then
one.
another one, like if it's season 3 and shape 4 in brackets.
Yeah, maybe we've just gotten that one a little wrong. Let me see. Because if it's not 0, it definitely needs to go through. But it's just, again, like, with the way it was, if you go like, oh, well, if shape is not 0, then that's always true already.
Yeah, that's why it needs to be an and. With that I agree.
No.
Let me try something
Yeah.
first.
Do that first.
So I think I get into the same problem that we had before, is that I can't change. I don't know how to change it true to false. Would this work?
It's using that syntax. Okay.
It is grabbing it, but if it's interpreting like it should. No, invalid syntax.
Yeah, but on what bit? I think the problem is that if you use an and, then you go like, oh well, it needs to be like higher than 0, and it needs to not be season 3, but it does. It's just that season 3 needs to work differently.
Yeah, I'm trying to find more syntax things, examples. Because it only wants to. I know there are more functions in it, but it only goes into and or.
Super up to date on my Python.
And the one I'm looking into, I can't just go like, oh, what the, true or false? How can I? Because then it just refers me to Google, and I went like, no, I want to look on your site, not go back to.
That's why I opened the manual
Google.
to get a manual.
Yeah. Let's just Google it then.
Wondering if it's easier to do like the reverse, go like when it should not go in there, and then just put this in the else, but but no, because you don't actually have an else.
Some say you just need to put not in front of it.
That could be.
Oh. No, I just want to put my cursor there. It's going. Okay, so if I copy this to the other one and go back to winter, will you work?
Guess we'll see.
It is running, and it is see-through.
See through at night, I can see that. Hey, that's a good sign.
Okay.
It's not the prettiest if, but if it works.
No, it's not indeed, but yeah. I most likely have worse code in in this whole thing than this can be my most horrible thing. I sincerely doubt that.
Yeah, I'm not sure you need to and not, but like it works now. No touching it for now.
Yeah, because I need to change it anyway when I'm going to do the fave thing. Cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Yay! But I have my seasons. Woohoo!
Yay! And they look very nice.
Yeah, except with the winter, the letters don't come out so well.
Oh yeah, you might have to change
the numbers don't come out so well.
You might have to change those to a different color in winter. Yay, more variables.
No, what I do now is that it looks at the background color and that it ups its own color a bit.
Yeah, brighter version of.
Yeah.
It doesn't help if it's already on bright white.
Yes, that. So
in winter, it may need to darken them instead.
Yes, I'm
but then at night it might be problematic. So only during the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I already had figured out how to do that, but I only did it for the lower colors.
Yeah.
But I need to do that for the higher colors now too. But anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you have any tips, comments or suggestions, please let me know. Or else just say hello. I also like that. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks, Yaravana, for helping me out.
It's always okay.
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.